Welcome to TechnoloFria. Today's review is on Google Wi-Fi. Taking a look at the box, you can see Google has done an excellent job with the packaging of this device, and everything just looks and feels really premium. Upon opening the box, you'll be greeted by the individual Wi-Fi units, which are presented front and center, and in my case you'll see just one, since the other two are already in use. Each unit possesses a clean cylindrical design with a small G logo on top, as well as an LED ring that encases the entire device and lights up when the system's online. On the bottom of each pod, you'll find all of the I/O, which includes 2 gigabit Ethernet ports. Either one can be used for input or output, as well as a USB-C port for power. Additionally, you'll find a QR code which is used during the setup process, as well as unique identifiers for your hardware. Beneath the pods, Google includes a quick start guide which shows you how to plug in your system, as well as download the app to complete setup. Beneath that, you'll find 3 boxes containing the 3 included USB-C cables and power adapters, as well as a Cat5 Ethernet cable. Now let's take a look at the app, and shout out to my mean mug and nephew. Here's the screen you'll see after setting up the network and opening the app, which gives you a basic rundown of your specific setup. As you can see in mine, I have 2 Google Wi-Fi units and 2 devices connected to the network. For my specific setup, I have 1 pod connected to my router in my bedroom, and then another pod downstairs on the opposite end of the house in my living room. Jumping on over to the rightmost tab of the app's home screen, you'll find all of your network and device settings, which include options such as priority devices, guest Wi-Fi, and even family Wi-Fi, which sets up specific access rules for certain connected devices. Moving into the settings portion of the app, we can see a more detailed view of my home network setup and control either the entire network or each specific Google Wi-Fi pod separately. I would like to note that the LED rings on each of the pods does get quite bright, and this is especially true at night or when watching a movie, so it's really nice that the app lets you adjust it for each pod on the go. From here you can also rename, redesignate, reset, move, or delete the device from your network. Traveling on over to the leftmost tab of the app, you'll find a card setup, which is actually quite similar to the setup of Google Now, and these cards feed you information about your Wi-Fi system setup, as well as information on the many features that the system offers. One of my favorite features of the app is actually the ability to control the entire network from a remote location, whether that be over cell signal or Wi-Fi. Now that we've gone over the app, let's get down to system performance. With this being an 802.11ac router, you should expect to receive excellent speeds across your entire home. Now, the way that Google Wi-Fi actually sets itself up is based upon a mesh network. For those of you unfamiliar with a mesh network, basically it takes the original Wi-Fi signal and repeats it with every passing router. My internet package provides me with a download speed of 100 megabits per second on average, and I found that in my testing, the speed that comes out of my modem is about 120 megabits per second. Now, with any given Wi-Fi network, you're certainly not going to get those same speeds throughout your house or office location. However, Google Wi-Fi has done an excellent job at maintaining those speeds as much as possible. And you can see here that I was able to pull down 113 megabits per second and maintain an upload speed of about 10 megabits per second, so that's pretty good, especially when you consider that I was between both Google Wi-Fi points at the time of testing. Now, the process to add an additional Wi-Fi point is actually very similar to the process to set up Google Wi-Fi in the first place. All you have to do is click Add a Wi-Fi point, and Google Wi-Fi will walk you through the process of either adding a point to your network or create a new network entirely. So here are my final thoughts. I've had this system for approximately 3 months now, and it's done an excellent job at covering my home with Wi-Fi, where most other systems fail to do so. At $299, it's certainly not a cheap solution, but if you're looking for a reliable and, more than anything, frustration-free Wi-Fi setup, look no further than Google Wi-Fi. If you liked the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more videos like this, go ahead and subscribe and be the first to see my next video. This is your host, Hammy. I'll see you in the next one.